SeeMe Beauty. You all, I know, have talked to hundreds of women, right? Talk to me a little bit about what you heard from them and like any stories that were like super memorable.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a couple things. When we first got started with the brand, we were talking to a lot of women because we kind of had our own feelings about what was going on in the beauty industry and what some of our skin needs are. But there were a couple of interesting things when we actually started going out and talking to women. We heard from women that like so many women had been like, oh my God, have you had that moment where you wake up and you think, what just happened to my face, right? Like, I swear to God, I was fine yesterday and I woke up this morning and it's like, you know, ugh.
Like
and so, yeah, we've all had this. And so we talked to a lot of women who experienced that, but it was interesting because women didn't know why. And in fact, like I didn't really know a lot about that until we started talking to a lot of the folks in R&D, and they started explaining all the biology of like what happens, and it really does happen fast. It's not your imagination, you're not going crazy. Your skin changes quickly. And so that was a big thing for us, is like, how do we start educating people so that they know their skin is changing and they actually need to do some things different to care for their skin versus they've done something wrong. So that was one big thing. The other thing we heard from a lot of women is they were frustrated because they felt like beauty companies in particular, but people in general are so focused on younger people, which I love younger people. I have younger people of my own. But it was just frustrating because they felt like they're invisible and people aren't listening to them anymore. And that's really actually what inspired the brand name to say "See Me," because that's one of the things we felt like is people don't see us anymore. They didn't think of us as being as relevant, and we really wanted to change that.
Because we did hear a number of women say that they felt that they had become invisible. You know, you look at magazine articles, you look at the advertisements, they'd say it was for anti-aging, and then they put a 20-year-old on it. You know, and they were frustrated and kind of ticked off about it. And so that was one of the insights that kind of really helped us. And as Tiffany said, came up with the name SeeMe.
It's great.
See
It's
me,
really
see my
insightful.
beauty.
It's just amazing.